everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my favorite eye makeup brushes. As you can see, there are so many brushes out there, and I have been doing makeup for so many years, and finally I was able to come down to pick out what are my favorite brushes to use, from day to day, on a daily basis, on myself or on my clients. So I feel like, this is a perfect video to make because I have to share with you what brushes works best for me, and especially when you have Asian eyes, what kind of brushes is best to do, the creases, the blending, applying on the shadow and everything. So I feel like this would be a perfect video to make for you. These are the brushes that I use literally like every time I do my makeup or even do it on other people's makeup. Like, this is like my go-to. So let's start out with my brows. Shadow brow is probably my all-time favorite, is the MAC 208. This brush, I don't think I can ever live without it. It's the perfect size of the brush. I think this is probably the best that I ever used, and it's just the perfect size. They have the the right amount of bristles on there that it's not too much, not too thin, but it's just perfect. So this is one of my favorite eyebrow brush. To the blending portion of the eye. So one of my favorite blending brush, this is the BDELLIUM Tools 785. You see in a lot of my makeup videos that I use this brush to blend my transition color. It's just so perfect to blend. It's very comparable to the MAC 224, but I just like this brush more than the MAC for some reason. I have the MAC one too, but I feel like this one works the best for me. So this is my favorite blending brush. Next brush is the Morphe 506. This is one of my favorite crease brush. It's perfect for the crease of my eye. You see how it's like taper, it's small. Compare it to this one, it's much smaller, but this one is more precise, and this one is a perfect brush to blend out the crease right here, especially for Asian eye, because Asian eye we tend to have a smaller lid. So when we use this brush, it's just so perfect to blend out that sharp crease that you have. And I have more control over it rather than this one where this is just like an all over blending, but this one is for more of a precise blending, and which I really love. And I think the last blending brush that I like to use is the MAC 217. This brush is perfect for blending as well, especially right here at the corner of your eye. Especially at the corner, I feel like that's the best place to blend your eyeshadow, is at that corner when you want to do that smoky look. This is a perfect brush to blend. It's not too flimsy. It has that little stiffness, so it blends really well. So I think that's the reason why I love this brush so much. Okay, so the next brushes that I have is eyeshadow brushes. This is the MAC 236. This is a perfect all eyeshadow brush. It's very dense and stiff. It picks up the shadow very well, and it's just perfect to pat the shadow on your eyes. The next one is also from MAC 242. This one is another favorite of mine. This one is perfect for eyeshadows that are a creamy base. So if you have an eyeshadow that has creamy base, you should use this, especially the ColourPop eyeshadow or the foil eyeshadow. This brush is perfect for those type of formula for you to apply on your shadow. Next one is a pencil brush. This is the Morphe B37. This one is a pencil brush. So basically I love doing this is underneath my eye to smudge out my eyeshadows. That's also the most that I use is for that. Sometimes I would also use it as a crease too, maybe to sharpen those crease. So I would use this for that only when I'm doing like a cut crease or something like that. But most of the time I use it under my eye, like give it a smoky look. So this is like my all-time favorite go-to. This is a Morphe M212. This one is a small brush that it's perfect for the inner corner of your eyes. So that's what I use it for, is for the inner corner of my eyes. When I want like my eyes to pop out more, so I would use this brush. I mean, the size is perfect to, you know, put in that corner. These are like my favorite, all-time favorite brushes that I use almost literally every time I do my makeup. I don't think there's a time where I don't use it unless I'm not doing that look. But most of the time, these are the brushes that I go to do all of my makeup brushes. And I love it so much. It's like probably my ride or die brushes. Like, I can't live without it. They're like my favorite brushes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!